Hey guys, this is Dinosaur Drawer, and this is, I think it's part 3 on how to draw a Jurassic Park T-Rex. And I just decided that, well wait, I have to apologize again because if you hear noises and if you hear me calling a name, then it is because my puppy is in the same room with me again because I had to wake him up. Um, so, yeah. But I decided to erase the front part of its uh, jaw because I want it to be a little bit longer actually. So I'm gonna be trying to create it being a little bit longer actually. Because the T-Rex has actually got a little longer snout. That's what I think about it. I'm not sure if it is actually true, but we'll see if it actually looks better. In my opinion, this looks a little bit better. I'm still not sure if it is actually supposed to be like this. We'll see. So yeah, let's put in its teeth. And its nose, of course. And yeah, let's adjust this just by a tiny bit. So okay. Um yeah, let's focus on doing some scales actually. I want to make some scales over here. And a few scales over here. And then I'm just gonna be drawing some scales in. And you can just leave a little bit of room between every scale so you don't have to put in that many scales. So okay, and put in some one big scale over here and just surround it with some smaller scales and continue on making them smaller and smaller. I actually kind of think it's better for me to use my smaller piece of graphite so I can create more detail. Well, actually I'm gonna erase this because I think it's a little too dark. Alright, that's much better. To me, actually it looks more like crocodile snout than a T-Rex snout, but it still looks kind of okay, so I'm gonna leave it like it is. Make a jaw muscle line and yeah, try to get some scales into there. Along these lines. Try to darken these teeth a little bit so you can see them clearly. And this jawline actually. And that was my dog. So yeah, put some scales in there. And yeah, try to make same kind of shadow that we made earlier with this part on its head. Actually, try to make those scales a little bit darker. Might look good, I don't know. And this line has to be very, very dark. This kind of hole, you have to darken it in slightly bit. And make it darker at the edges. And the same thing with its ear actually. And its eye, make it darker at the edges. And you can actually make this a little bit different if you want. A little darker. And that actually kind of looks like the head of a T-Rex. Now we already got the shadowing into it, so we are gonna head over to, I think, doing the scales by bits and yeah, some lines. So you want to have some arteries. Yeah, you want to make them visible, and you want to make lots of them over here, and maybe another small one over here. Well, actually a fairly big one. And darken the bottom of it and the top just a slightly bit, and one more over there. And then you want to make some lines over there, skin folds actually. And then we're gonna get over to the skills, and actually over here you can just make some rounded skills going all the way up to, I would say, about its back, and then continue on making them. And try to make them between those lines actually. You can make them big, you can make them small, whatever you want, whatever looks the best to you. And for this part, you actually, if you're using a normal pencil, it's better to sharpen in the point of that pencil, because this part is going to be very detailed. So it's going to take a lot of skill to actually being able to draw all these skills in by only using actually a normal pencil. So yeah, I'm gonna bring it a little bit closer to the paper so you can see the neck a little bit better, and the head. I think it kind of looks good. Now let's head over to the actual, well, to the back actually, and do the same thing. Try to keep those skills actually between your lines that you made earlier on, but if they are too small, you could just take 2 lines if you think that works best or better to you. Alright. And actually over here, these parts where the roundness is about to begin, you can just wait a second. I'm just gonna draw some lines in, because I kind of want it to look like an overlapping skin over here. Alright. So I'm afraid there's a little bit too much shadow into well, actually into the camera, and that makes it willing to keep focusing on different points, so my camera won't actually keep focused on the actual drawing. And yeah, that kind of sucks, because that makes the quality of the video a lot well, actually the quality of the video is terrible because of that. So I will be trying to get a new camera, a better one, and yeah, so I can actually make better videos for you guys. Wait a second. So yeah. So because you've already drawn in the shadow, you don't have to worry about that anymore that much. So you can just draw your skills however you like them to be. You don't have to use a different kind of skin pattern or anything like it, because you're already using wait a second. Junior Nay. Because you're already using the shadow for the three-dimensional effect. And I'm not sure if the Jurassic Park T-Rex has actually got this much kills, but let's just pretend like it has. And we can actually do anything we want with this. We can just put in some wrinkles and some, for example, I'm gonna just put in these little wrinkles, some skin wrinkles actually, skin folds and teared skin. Just like this, and a few over here. A few over here. And I'm gonna bring it a little bit closer to the paper. To the camera, sorry. And then you can see that it looks like that. And we're gonna make some skills over here. Actually some whole rounded skills. Wait a second. Los. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, you can just make some scales over here, and you can try to keep them small or whatever you like, small or big. And what I like to do is just make some lines into it, because it gives it kind of a cool effect, I think. Some skin folds actually. And yeah, let's get over to the tail. Just do exactly the same as you did before, but now they have to continuing on getting smaller and smaller. We go through the length of the tail. Nee. So yeah, just continue on making them smaller and smaller, and once you get to the point that you can't really see what you're doing anymore, you can just make some rounded lines, and you don't have to put that much detail into it. At least I'm not gonna do it. You can do it if you like, but I'm not gonna do it. So yeah. I'm gonna be going to the bottom part of its tail. And continue on drawing these scales in. And what you can also do is get some stripes into it, that I'm gonna be doing that later on. Hey, Junior. I'm sorry guys. So yeah, like I said before, I can't really put any time lapse into this video. So if you think this part is boring, just skip this part until we got to a new part with what you think you can learn something new. But let's make this line a little bit darker actually. I don't think it's dark enough. Now it is. I'm sure of it right now. So yeah. The more you get to the center of this, the bigger the scales are gonna be getting. Well, are gonna get, sorry. This should be looking okay already. Hey, hey. And this part is already up 26 minutes. So when I'm done doing the tail, I'm gonna end this video and make a part 4. And I'm almost done. So yeah, just bring the paper closer to the camera so you can see it better. That's how it looks. And actually the tail looks a little darker than the rest of the drawing, but I'm gonna make its head a little darker in the next part and try to shade in its leg and its front paw. But this was part 3 on how to draw the Jurassic Park T-Rex. I hope you liked it. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. So yeah, see you in part 4 and goodbye.